Why the green beauty movement is really starting to piss me off. Those are some words you probably never thought that you would hear me say, and I honestly never thought that I would say them. But today I need to have a little rant and discuss what's going on and why it is so frustrating. In life, I want to leave this world a better place than I entered it in. And I'm always talking about green cosmetics and skin-safe ingredients and of course, eco-friendly skincare because what we wash down the drains does eventually get into the ocean. But there is a problem that has kind of crept up when it comes to marketing and products that has really been frustrating me. And it's the fact that a lot of new companies are coming out talking about eco-friendly green beauty, and they're really not that green. There are a couple that I love that have been around for a while, but they're starting to pop up more and more and more because consumers are becoming more aware about the impact we have on the planet, the impact that chemicals have on our skin, the fact that we've banned only a handful of chemicals and Europe has 1,300 on the do not use list. People are rightfully concerned and consumers have spoken up, which is awesome. The problem is that companies are now trying to create these little green products to help the consumers, but they're not actually green products. For instance, a brand will say that this is natural, but natural actually has no definition when it comes to skincare, whereas organic actually has a certification where somebody else needs to come in and check and make sure that everything is running well. Whereas otherwise, I could just say this product is natural and there's really nothing behind that. And also, if a product claims that they're super eco-friendly, and they're not using recycled packaging or they're not using biodegradable materials, I understand from a cost perspective that a small brand might not be able to do that yet because believe it or not, but recycled packaging actually costs more than non-recycled packaging. Backwards, right? But especially for some of these larger brands, why is this happening? And it kind of, perpetuates what's going on in fashion with this whole fast fashion industry and companies like H&M or Zara who are greenwashing and saying, come in, donate your clothes. But some of those clothes aren't exactly being recycled the way that you're told they are. They're just being shipped off to another country and actually burned. Long stories. But it's frustrating to me as somebody who loves the skin science, someone who loves cosmetic chemistry and understands a little bit more now about the rules of some of these things, seeing people get blatantly ripped off and, thinking they're making better choices when it's really just companies lining their pockets with money because they can charge more for a green product. Some that have been around for a while that I just can't stand, Aveeno. Something like even The Honest Company. The Honest Company is supposed to be honest. I initially liked the line when it first came out, but they had a lawsuit because in an organic baby product, they had 11 ingredients that are not allowed in organic products. How is that? That makes me so frustrated. Also, Aveeno, can't stand Aveeno. Aveeno Naturals is sold and marketed as this natural brand, but they've got sulfates in there, they've got EDTA, they've got lauryl glucoside, they've got carboners, they have all these things that don't belong in a natural product. And they're selling this product for cheap, and even a lot of people with eczema go for it. And they're selling this product as something that's natural when it is not. And there is nothing really natural in there. I could take this plant and I could cook it and bake it and mix it in with a bunch of other chemicals, and it started off natural, but that doesn't mean it's natural in the end. And what also frustrates me is that people are saying no chemicals. Chemicals aren't bad. Guess what makes up this plant? And guess why this plant is able to photosynthesize and turn sunlight into energy? Because of chemicals. Chemicals aren't a bad thing, and anyone who's using an AHA or BHA acid, those are helpful chemicals. And I don't like that we're demonizing the chemical standpoint and glorifying the green standpoint when in some cases it's just greenwashing. Another example is Kiehl's. They've been around forever, but they have parabens in their stuff. And parabens, we're looking at new research, they might not be that bad, but at the same time, half of Kiehl's ingredients are just fillers. There's nothing natural about that. And I've even got to bash Lush Cosmetics. I love my Lush Cosmetics, and I will not stop using them. But some of their products are not as natural as you think they are. They include fragrances, some of their products have talc, which has been related to asbestos, which is what my grandfather died of. And again, talc is a very controversial ingredient. I still use it in some makeup, but Lush, how are you calling yourself natural if you're using these things? And technically, talc is natural. technically, but guess what? So is lead. Doesn't mean it's good for you. And again, Lush is a hard one for me because they are so good about recycling, they are so good about being handmade and cruelty-free, but they are not as natural as they would lead you to believe. And I will not stop using Lush. I love them. I think they are a brand that everyone should buy because of what they stand for and what they do. I just think they should be more transparent about the specific products they have that do not meet that natural standard. And I don't like that it's kind of grouped into that. Also, Tarte Cosmetics, ooh, I love me some Tarte Cosmetics, and I will not stop using them. But their whole tagline is like Tarte Cosmetics Naturals. They're not that natural. You know, they're better than something that's super highly processed from a cosmetic store, but they're not Alia Beauty. They're not something you would find at the detox market. They're not fruit pigmented, like 100% pure. And it's just so frustrating to me that that's kind of getting twisted and muddled. And again, I love my Tarte Cosmetics. I'm not going to stop using them. But half the stuff in there is not something that I would consider natural. There are also some brands who are doing it well that don't get a lot of credit. Two drugstore lines are like Yes To Tomatoes, and Physicians Formula. Again, they're not organic, but Physicians Formula has like 80 ingredients that they have outlawed. They are made by a physician, right? Even Yes To Tomatoes, you see the label on there and you're like, it's only 97% natural. Burt's Bees says it's 100% natural, but like 97% natural is really good. And when you check the ingredients, they're a legit brand, and especially for like a $5 drugstore price, right? Whereas like Neutrogena Naturals is total BS. Like, oh my God, Neutrogena Naturals, don't even get me started. Acne Free is better. They just launched a line that has aloe vera and witch hazel. I need to look into it before I actually promote it, and I can't say that I've used it because I haven't tried it yet, but like those are ingredients that are actually natural. And if those ingredients are actually in there, that's what we should be looking for. It's just Neutrogena, get the fuck out. You know, a lot of these companies are trying to take your money, trying to use this marketing to make an extra sale, but they aren't as natural as they would lead you to believe. And that's what pisses me off. Another couple of honorable mentions that I know and trust, Juice Beauty. They have organic ingredients. They are really, really excellent skincare and makeup. 100% pure is awesome. They have fruit pigmented makeup. There is a brand that I just found out about. I think it's called the Organic brand or the Organic Makeup Company. They plant a tree for every single eyeshadow or cheek color that you buy. And their packaging is all recycling. They're vegan. They're cruelty-free. I'm like, yes, this is how it should be done. But naturally, it's way more expensive. The reason that I'm proud of this butterfly family is because we are committed to helping ourselves and the world around us live beautifully inside and out. So post a comment right now with a skincare brand or a makeup brand that you're wondering if it's natural or not, and let's have others reply to those comments and really help us all make better, safer, healthier choices. If you agree that companies should make it easier to know what's in their products and it should be easier for us to make better choices, hit the subscribe and ding dong notification bell. It'll let you know when we post more videos like this, exposing the industry or recommending products that actually work. And please give this video a thumb, preferably an up one, but if you didn't like it, this is helpful feedback as well. If you want to watch a video on what happens when natural beauty is toxic, you can watch that here. And if you want a video on how to actually read your skincare labels, you can check that out here. I love you inside and out, and I appreciate you taking the time to learn, to grow, and even to get pissed off with me. Always remember to be beautiful inside and out, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.